Can you imagine waking up to this every day?
No, absolutely not.
Aaron and Cindy have been dating long distance for 2 years, and they've decided to take the leap and move in together.
I think it's perfect. I could live right here.
But they're still miles apart on style. Aaron wants an old home with history.
I like the farmhouse.
Because you like old.
I am moving 2 hours south to live with Cindy.
Just because you're moving doesn't mean I have to completely settle for an old house.
I'm not asking you to settle.
You kind of are.
Cindy likes modern and near the water.
Modern aesthetic for sure, which I really want.
She wants me to live in a modern, soulless box. It's like those one-day renos.
I'm so exhausted.
Oh, God. If we can't find a place that we can both be happy, our relationship is really what's on the line. So no pressure. It's like what happens when you're royalty, you get carried everywhere.
I live in Peekskill, New York, and I work as director of product and design for a technology company.
And I live in Albany, New York, and I am a psychiatric social worker. We've been together for about 1.5 years, almost coming on 2 years, maybe?
Yep.
We are currently in a long-distance relationship, and we really only see each other on the weekends.
Being long distance is definitely a challenge because we can't just go out on any weeknight. We can't go to dinner.
It's hard.
We do like
doing it saying, it's so good to see you, and then leaving every week.
We'll do video chats, we'll do phone calls, but like it's not the same, obviously,
it's not the
being
same.
together.
I am willing to move down here, but I couldn't live here. I don't want to feel like I'm living in somebody else's space. I want to feel like I'm living in our home, something that I feel at home and not as being, you know, a guest in.
Okay, I get it, but I love my condo. It's very high-tech, clean lines.
But like, I don't want to fit my life into your life. I want to build a life together.
Oh, I got a house.
What?
Okay, it's $418,000, so it's underneath our price range.
Okay.
Built in a good year.
What
And
year?
it
What's a good year?
1956.
That's not a good year. I don't want something that people have lived in, that's filthy.
I'm not asking you to move into a hovel, but we don't need to like...
You know how OCD I am? I literally need something that's spotless, that is turnkey. I think we should get another condo, to be honest. Yeah, like literally right by the water.
Nope.
Yeah, but I mean, you know how I feel about the water. You know, it's like my own source of therapy, and you as a therapist should understand that. Like, we can even look in this place for another, like a 3-bedroom or something.
Cindy.
But like, why? What's the big issue?
Just like everybody else's that are right next door. I grew up in an older home, a beautiful Victorian, you know, with the crown molding, and that has history and maybe a story behind it.
I like high tech. I work from home every now and then, and I'm gonna need my office space.
My job is extremely stressful, and when I come home from work, I definitely need my own space just to chill out. At the end of the day, I want a big bathtub just to soak in.
It absolutely has to have a garage. You know, living in New York with the snow and the bad weather. You know, I spend hours detailing my car. And
I know, it's sad.
I don't want to be spending hours cleaning my car and then coming out and it's like got bird poop on it.
Cindy doesn't particularly like to drive her car. She just likes to have it.
I love driving my car, just not in inclement weather, because then it gets dirty.
Like if it's rain, or if it might rain.
Yeah.
Or if there's like a fog. Or
fog is fine, as long as it doesn't like dirtify the car.
Even if it's too sunny, it might be a good idea to drive the car.
When we first started this process, literally was so against selling this place because I am a few short years away from paying off the mortgage, and financial freedom was, you know, so close.
So close.
So close.
But love outweighing financial freedom.
Freedom
to be
debatable.
us.
I'm making the biggest sacrifice of all by getting rid of this place.
You're making the biggest sacrifice of all. I'm moving from all of my family, from a job that I absolutely love. I'm putting it all on the line here. If we can't find a place that we can both be happy and content and feel like we're at home, you know, a place that we both feel is home, our relationship is really what's on the line. So no pressure, but
we got this.
We got this-ish.
First up, an older house on lots of land, but not on the water.
Hey, it's Mia.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mia.
They're both looking for something that is unachievable. They are looking for a beautiful modern home that's tech-enabled and near the water, that's also charming and full of character. I think this house is actually a little bit of a blend between those two things. As you can see, we're on an acre of land.
I think it's perfect. I could live right
She
here.
would think it's perfect.
Cindy, what do you think before we go in?
It's old. It's old.
It's old, but there's a lot of
Open-minded.
new.
Open-minded.
So I
I'm
got
being
something.
open-minded. I'm just stating a fact.
We do have the technology that you were looking for, Cindy. And they even installed smart locks that you can control from your phone. So,
All right, that's pretty fancy.
new technology, old house, good things.
Wow, look at these floors. Are these original to the house?
These are original
From 1771.
from 1771.
Are those two offices?
Absolutely.
Stop.
See?
Stop right now.
See? They're equal in size, so no one
Wow.
has to fight.
We'll figure something out to fight about.
There's plenty of house to fight over.
Plenty of us, but this is
That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna say that's pretty
so
rare.
far.
And
So far.
And I know you're gonna love this. For Erin,
whoa.
Ah, my tub!
your clawfoot tub.
Oh my God!
For it to be this large in a house this old, you guys are really, really lucky. So there's a lot of detail in here that you don't
gorgeous.
have to worry about.
This is a massive dining room. What's the deal with all the furniture? Is that
I like it.
Is that included in the house? Or?
Well, you know what? They're downsizing. So a lot
Okay.
of this stuff they are willing to part with.
I like this.
Yes.
Stainless is nice. Wait, so what's going on with these cabinets here? They look like they've been painted like 30 times.
I like them.
I don't know.
Durable paint.
They don't close too well.
I like the doors. I like the farmhouse.
Because you like old.
Cindy doesn't cook. I don't cook. I don't understand what the cabinets, why they need to look a certain way. I think she's just being nitpicky.
You wanted a garage, you've got a barn. So
Look
you
how rotted those doors are, though.
Details.
That's going to be thousands of dollars to replace these doors.
$1,000 worth
Thousands,
for your happiness.
not 1,000.
Your dream garage is just a few thousand away.
I could probably find a real garage for cheaper.
Let's take a quick peek at one of your 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms.
Yep, so this room right here can be used as a guest bedroom. Bedroom number 2.
Oh, nice.
Let's go to the master.
All right. I like the fixtures.
It's nice.
The floors are my favorite, for sure.
It's nice.
So this is, I feel like I'm in a coffin in this box here.
You've had that experience before?
Yeah.
We are compromising, which is what we talked about, in terms of it's not just about what's for you or what's for me. It's about what might work well for both of us.
I'm compromising by standing here right now, to be honest. So.
There's another bedroom that you can see. You could easily fit a queen or king size bed in this room too.
All right.
Wow.
Pretty much everything on my list that I did not want is what this house has. We're nowhere near the waterfront. You know how much the water means to me. I mean, the garage was #1 for me, and you know that I would have to replace those doors, and that's pretty expensive.
It's got a lot of charm. I mean, imagine how many families have lived here, and it's still standing.
Yeah, that's what's freaking me out. I want a brand new, clean, maintenance-free property, right on the water.
Basically, you want me to find what you have now, but bigger and better.
Basically, that's, yes.
Okay. What do you think? It's near the
Whoa,
water.
water view.
It's got something. I don't know. It's time to start our lives together.
I concur.
After dating long distance, Erin's agreed to move here to Peekskill to be with Cindy. Now Cindy's also trying to get Erin to let go of her wish to live in a historic home on lots of land.
All right, here we go.
All right.
It's a middle
Definitely
unit.
a condo.
Definitely got a garage. Nice.
Right next door to our very close neighbors.
Open mind, remember?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Mia.
Hey, what do you think? It's near the
Whoa,
water.
water view.
It's got something.
But Erin's remaining positive.
Erin is already showing me that this is not the place for her. So I'm hoping when we get upstairs, we'll see what this house can mean to the both of them.
Wow, and look at these stairs.
These 90-degree angles? You mean it's like Mount
This
Everest?
is great exercise. I don't know what you're complaining about.
I do not want great
Feel the
exercise. I
burn.
just want to walk into my house.
Look at that window. Holy cow, and that view.
The view is spectacular.
Wow. I like the lines, very modern aesthetic for sure, which I really want. Considering it's a middle unit, there's a great amount of light in here.
You said it, middle unit.
Middle unit.
Middle unit. One, neighbors on the left, neighbors on the right.
I'm sure it's well padded.
I am moving 2 hours to live with Cindy, and she wants me to live in a modern, soulless box.
But a modern soulless box with a killer view.
Let's
So,
get this nightmare over
You get
with.
some good, you get
my
some bad.
God.
You've got a great kitchen. It's granite countertops, stainless steel appliances.
I'm not seeing any tech equipment, any kind of like smart locks or
One of your needs and
fancy
wishes.
doorbell. Doorbell was looking a little.
I guess.
This house doesn't come with the tech that you were looking for, but the thermostats can be changed and you're under budget, so you can buy those things.
True. Oh, killer water view. Can you imagine waking up to this every day?
No, absolutely not.
Why? Why not?
I can't see myself living here. It's just void of personality and charm.
This is exactly what I want.
And a tub.
And I can hear everything through here from this.
We have nothing to hide from each other, Erin. This is.
I got no. You know, some mystery is good.
But did you see there's a tub? Your tub that you wanted.
It
wanted a
is
tub.
Plastic.
She wanted
It's
a
like a
tub.
giant bucket. It's like those one-day renos.
I'm so exhausted.
Oh God.
You said you were keeping an open mind. You've been nothing but negative since we stepped foot in this condo.
It's been 2 seconds, and
You have been negative.
I like the color.
Anyway, I'm ready to
Okay,
move on.
come on guys,
Had
let's
enough
go
of the
see the
bathroom.
second bedroom.
Okay.
And you'll see this bedroom has lots of light.
It's fine for a guest room. This is a good size. It's decent for a guest room or perhaps my office.
Look at this space up here.
Oh.
Look at this.
I kind of like it. I kind of dig
All
it.
right.
I like the loft. I do. I need a place that I can just get away from Cindy's cleaning mania.
So Erin likes this. That's great. So sounds like this condo is definitely a contender.
A hesitant contender.
To alleviate her hesitation, their agent finds a home with some old-style charm. But now Cindy isn't sold.
I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead, say it.
Yeah, you saw where I had to park, so.
I know, there is no garage.
Mia has us going to Colonial.
I like that it's near where I currently live because I really love where I live, but what about the garage?
I do not see a garage.
I mean, you know I need shelter for my car.
Need or want?
Need.
I am moving 2 hours south to live with Cindy, and I need to live in a house that is going to feel like a home. Something that's warm, inviting, something with a lot of character and charm.
And I'd rather live in a newer home that's smart, high-tech, and it's gonna meet my needs. Just because you're moving doesn't mean I have to completely settle for an old house.
I'm not asking you to settle.
You kind of are. Hey, Mia.
Hey guys, what do you think?
I like that it's a Colonial.
I know what you're gonna say. Go ahead, say it.
Yeah, you saw where I had to park, so.
I know there is no garage, there is no driveway, but we do have a lot of land, so you can maybe get a curb cut permit from the city, and if you can pull into a driveway or create a driveway there, you do have some money to spend on that, so that might be an option. We're under budget, we're not on the water, but we're close enough to the water, and it does have a lot of charm. So
Okay.
I want to bring you guys inside.
Okay.
All right. This is a nice space.
It is a great space. We've got recessed lights, we've got hardwood floors.
I like the recessed lighting, but I don't like, there's just walls everywhere. It feels very closed off and very, like, siloed, and
Really?
That makes it feel smaller to me. I prefer like open, a little bit more open space.
I feel like this is a giant open space. What is this used for primarily?
Primarily, probably if someone has a family, they stash the kids in here to keep the noise level down.
It's a good space. This is a nice big.
It's interesting. It's like fairly decent size.
I see potential. I could definitely see myself living in this house. It's got its own unique charm that I love charm and I love character.
This kitchen was renovated also.
This is nice.
This is, I don't like this. I hate it. This is ice cold. This is like not.
I'm
What if
not
you're leaning on
asking you
this?
to sleep on it. I'm just asking you to make a meal on it. I'll make a meal on it. Like, it's gonna be all right. Cindy doesn't like the cold slab of what I'm pretty sure is expensive granite in the kitchen. For somebody that doesn't cook much at all, not quite sure how important that is.
Wow, look at this staircase. It's not treacherous at all.
It's a little steep.
And I have a bad knee, so it's, I'm struggling here.
You'll be all right. We don't have to pay for gym membership.
All right, this is your full bath. Look how big it is.
Wow.
What?
This is actually a decent size.
It looks brand new.
Yes.
And kind of modern, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, come on.
Let's head to the master bedroom.
Wow, look at the size.
It's
This is a
huge.
big bedroom. Big closets.
Is this one big, oh yeah, it is. Hi, Erin.
Oh, Lord.
All right, this one's a little bit smaller. I could see this definitely being like office space for me.
Bedroom number 3.
Okay, this is a pretty big space.
Pretty
a big
big space.
space.
Almost comparable to the master.
What is that?
This goes to the separate side entrance.
That's unique. That's different.
Absolutely.
You know,
It sure is.
I am asking Cindy to put our relationship first, and that means compromising. I am already relocating, so the compromise would be to, since I'm relocating, for us to live in a nice colonial here.
And I'm already compromising by even being willing to sell my home of the past 11 years that I cherish deeply.
But you don't cherish it as deeply as us, right? The house does have potential.
I mean, it's not on the water, but it's close enough where we can get there quickly, which is good. But it's not smart. There's literally no smart doorbell. There's no smart heating controller. Which is big for me.
Yet.
There's no garage for my nice car after I detail it.
I love that it's got some history to it.
I have some reservations, but I agreed. Keep it in the running. It's a great price. There is some wiggle room in terms of like making some updates to what we want.
Absolutely.
Want to go get some food and talk about it?
Yeah. I'm exhausted.
Me too.
Cindy and Erin are done dating long distance and are ready to buy a house together. But will it be Cindy's modern build near the water or Erin's old home with history?
I love the farmhouse. I love that it's 1771. Like, there's a story there.
I don't like old homes, but it has the tech that I want, but we're not anywhere near the water, which you know is my favorite place on earth. The barn, unfortunately,
It's awesome.
it's got rotted wooden doors. It's pretty far over budget. I don't want to be house poor.
It's got so much character and charm.
The condo, it was literally right on the water. The view was
It was a
breathtaking.
great space for a condo.
It had 3 bedrooms, one of which I could use as an office. You had your bathtub.
The cheapest bathtub known to man.
Stop. It had the cool loft area.
The neighbor's right next door to us.
It was the top unit, so there would be no noise above.
Condos are a dime a dozen.
The Colonial.
3 really good-sized bedrooms, hardwood floors. There was space for me. There was office space for you.
Yeah, I know. But there's no driveway, no garage. But I like that that house is within walking distance to the waterfront.
You know which one I want.
I do. I know.
And
Granted, the farmhouse is a lot more money, but I think it's got some qualities that both of us are looking for, and I think will make both of us happy. I'm in if you're in.
I'm in. I'm definitely in.
But several days after putting in the offer, they got some bad news.
Mia called me today at work, and someone came in with a much higher offer than us. I just don't know what we're gonna do.
So the farmhouse doesn't really... I don't know what we're gonna do right now. Figure it out. So
Cool.
right here.
All right, you want them like horizontal?
2 weeks of mourning and deciding not to look at any more.
Yeah, we put
move.
the house on hiatus, and Mia randomly calls, and she's like, so how much were you willing to pay for that farmhouse?
And asked if we were willing to go up a little bit, offer a little bit more money, and so we did. And the second time we offered more money and a poem. And so we got it.
Look, we're home.
Aw,
So gorgeous.
I know.
The title is Ode to the Farmhouse Sellers. The only white colonial on the road, quite the charming abode.
A farmhouse built in 1771, our search is definitely done,
We want to grow our family some more.
as our love for kids is at our core.
It's obvious this house got a lot of your love.
And we certainly aren't trying to give you a shove.
But if you allow us to be the next owners,
We would even consider being your organ donors. What more could you really ask for?
I downloaded this app and I synced it up to the computer system in there. And I literally hit this button, boop, and
Is that gonna mess up my paint job?
nah, it'll be okay. How cool is that? We can hit it from like anywhere in the world, coming down the street.
Just like in 1771.
I think in terms of our future here, I feel like we're potentially going to have maybe our own family and
We can finally start.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like our relationship can finally take off.
yeah. I actually, when I first toured this property, I had envisioned our wedding taking place like outside in the front by the barn and stuff, so.
And with the amount we paid, we can't afford a wedding anyway, so I was like, yeah, let's do it here. We get the house, we can do it here.